What's up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. I am Mark, and you are watching Trading with a Dummy. And today we're coming with some exclusive news. It is currently 9:15 p.m. I'm obviously 5 hours late on this news, but I think it warrants a good discussion as well as some content for me to deliver for you guys in case you haven't heard the news already and you're a couple of hours behind. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing this Mickey Mouse hat, it's because my daughter asked me to please wear her Mickey Mouse hat in my next video. So this is it. Got to be a dad sometimes. So let's have some drinks and let's talk about the current and latest news. When you first think that on the weekends you have 48 hours to chill and relax and not think about the stock market, not worry about your portfolio, Elon Musk hits you with a tweet that is making the rounds all over Twitter, of course, as well as on the news. So we'll try to edit this as quickly as possible and also put it out as quickly as possible because everyone's already talking about it. But Elon Musk tweets and asks his followers if he should sell some Tesla stock. And I'm going to read you guys verbatim what it says on his page. So 5 hours ago, he said, "Much is made lately of unrealized gains of being a means of tax avoidance. So I propose selling 10% of my Tesla stock. Do you support this?" I think I pulled it up earlier. Okay, yeah, I already did. I already voted, and right now it has a 54% is saying yes, 46% is saying no. Now, if you are unfamiliar with my sentiment when it comes to Tesla, I am a Tesla bear. I don't like Tesla, the stock. I love the company. I don't like Tesla, the stock. It's highly overvalued, and I think we can all agree. I mean, hell, even Elon Musk has tweeted it before and said that the company is extremely overvalued, which is one of the reasons why I don't like investing into it, long-term, that is. Now, I know there's a lot of people who got in super low, so like shout out to my homie Martini, and shout out to the dumbasses in the dummy zone. He has said that he has been holding Tesla since around $15. So he has nothing to worry about. But what about all the people who recently bought into Tesla, let's say about a week ago or so, when it's over $1,000? You're probably currently now shitting your pants, because he publicly has made a statement that he's planning on selling 10% of his stock. And if you're unsure if he really is going to sell or not, I can give you some insider information. It's not really insider information, you can just look it up. But his brother sold about $108 million, I believe it was, or $104 million on Friday of Tesla shares, which is a good indication that, yeah, he probably did tell his brother, hey, you might want to sell some shares because I'm going to pull the rug from underneath a lot of people here this weekend. Technically, that should be considered insider trading, but you know, we're in a space now that if you're super rich and famous, you're not going to go to jail anymore like Martha Stewart did. You're not going to do any time, okay? I mean, Nancy Pelosi, she is one of the greatest investors of all time because, you know, she knows what's going to take off and what's not, and what's going to be funded by the government and what's not. And her portfolio is sick. So if you guys want to get a good mentor or just follow someone who is amazing in the stock market, she's it. Follow Nancy Pelosi. So the people, the ones who are for the people, remember that. Those are the ones who are for the people. But the thing is this. So he posted this about 5 hours ago, and then his next tweet was followed with, "I will abide by the results of the poll, whichever way it goes." And then his next one is, "Note, I do not take cash, salary, or bonuses from anywhere. I only have stock. Thus, the only way for me to pay my taxes personally is to sell stocks." So that's the reason why he wants to sell 10% of his portfolio. And so this is the problem with Tesla. I love the car. It's very innovative. I love the mind of Elon. I mean, he has, you gotta give it to this guy. He's the modern day genius inventor, because we don't really have many of those anymore. And he is 100% it. The problem is that he also gets in his own way. And I never want to be invested into a company that can dip $300 to $400 within a couple of weeks and then also explode, $300 to $400 in a matter of no time, because you just really don't know what's going to happen a lot of times when it comes to Tesla. Obviously, there's the levels and stuff and whatnot, but personally, the only time I will actually touch Tesla is when I'm day trading. Because think about this right now, there are people out there who currently are in, and let's say we're options, they're currently in an options position, bullish, probably going for the $1,500 strike price by the end of the year. And I know right now they're probably sitting there really nervous and wondering, man, is my position gonna go to shit on Monday? And there is a good possibility, because he is planning on selling 10% of his portfolio when it comes to Tesla shares, but we don't know when. Is that going to be all at one time, or it's going to be through a span of weeks, months? We don't know. But what we do know is that he's planning on doing this, and the votes are in, and it looks like people want him to sell. And also imagine the people right now who bought shares. Literally, is the ones who just bought shares and bought into the company, who are like, man, bro, I'm holding this with diamond hands, and you're about to cause a potential $200 to $300 drop. I personally think that this stock is probably gonna go back down to about $800. That's just me. I could be wrong. I don't know anything. I am 100% a dummy. I'm also a person who never bought into Tesla when it was at $100, when it was at $400, when it was at $500. And this is before the split. I never invested in Tesla. I always thought it was too expensive, and then it just kept getting more and more and more expensive. And then I've seen the drops, and it's just not my risk tolerance. I don't like that for my long-term positions. I don't like my stuff to fall like that. So I know people are definitely nervous right now. And imagine people who probably just bought in now at these 2023s for a $1,300 strike price. They may get screwed here in the long run. And it happens, because I'm just gonna be real. Like, how many people were okay with literally dropping at the height at that time last year, dropping $28,000 only for it to go all the way down to $3,600. There's not a lot of people who would have hung in there. I'm just gonna be real. How many people would have hung in there? Or maybe they would have said, like, what's another $3,000? I lost, $25,000. What's another $3,000 I'm gonna lose? But it's just scary just looking at these charts and these positions that Tesla was at one point. It was at the height of his game, $29,000 for a contract, only for it to drop down, and by mere luck. And I really mean this, because like, who would have thought that this stock would have went back up to over $1,000? Sure, you could brag and say, oh, I knew it. But realistically, it's the fundamental aspect of things. Yes, Tesla is definitely ahead of his game. I'm not going to knock it, but the company is overvalued. And if the owner is saying, the person who runs it and owns Tesla is saying that it's overvalued, who would have thought this would have went on a run like this? And now he's playing market maker again by basically stating that he's planning on taking 10% out. Look, Elon knows how to move the market, especially in the crypto space. Let's just be real. Doge jumped up like crazy because Elon mentioned Doge. The Shiba Inu also kind of went up because I think he tweeted a picture of his dog, which is a Shiba Inu, and that stock went up, or crypto went up. And now he's messing with his own company, and it's too much. It's too much, man. It's the same thing when I literally, and maybe this is my own personal bias because I have beef with Elon and his market manipulation. But earlier this year, I finally got into crypto after years and years of sitting on the sidelines. I know I've made really terrible decisions from time to time. So you should probably not listen to me at all, because I've definitely made some terrible decisions in the past. But I bought into crypto, and then I think literally the very next day, Elon had tweeted something about how Tesla is no longer accepting Bitcoin, and that, along with a bunch of other factors, crypto just basically dropped by like 40%. My account was disgusting. I was freaking pissed. But the reality is that Elon Musk has had the power to move the market. So knowing this whole comment right here, I don't like it. I don't like it where the owner doesn't even have the back of his own company like that. I mean, of course, yeah, he has his company's interest in mind, but reality, I mean, the tweets are saying that it's overvalued, and now that I'm going to sell 10% of my shares, and all this other stuff is just it's too volatile for me personally, and that's the reason I don't like playing Tesla. I never like to give any advice when it comes to the Tesla stocks because they just run or drop like crazy, and you just don't know why. It could be a tweet by him, it could be Reddit that wants to pump it up. Who knows? I don't know. It just makes me extremely nervous. I don't like it, but I just want to give you guys a heads up that right now that's the plan. What Elon is doing, he's planning on selling 10% of his shares, and his brother already sold some back on Friday. So it's very, very likely that he's going to end up doing this, and he's saying it's for tax purposes. So we'll see. And that's another thing I got to touch on real quick. A lot of people always want to tax the rich, tax the rich, tax the rich. You guys should really see where your tax dollars are going. So you can tax the rich more if you want to. It really won't matter. It won't be much change that's going to happen in your personal life. Not trying to get all political or anything like that, but if statistically, if you really look at the data, I think it's like 80 or 90% of the taxes that are paid in America are paid by the rich and wealthy already, to 1%. Then at 10% or whatever, I think it's 1%. I think it's 1%. Oh, but 10% of all the millionaires in America pay a majority of the taxes in America. And you want to tax them more. Okay, but do you really think that's going to change the way the economy is going? It's probably not, but really do look at where your tax dollars are going and how it's broken down. It's pretty pathetic how America runs this country, to be honest. There's a reason why in Europe, where I'm from, a lot of people are okay with paying high taxes because you actually see where the money is going. You literally see where the money is going. Education system, infrastructure, just the country's everything. You see where the money is going. I can't say it's the same out here in the States. So, but yeah, guys, there's just breaking news. I want to give you guys a heads up. You guys should definitely look into it. Are you going to be a holder? Are you going to hold your shares still? Are you going to get out of your position? Are you going to try to take profit? Are you going to ride it out? What are you going to do? That's the question. All right, guys, my name is Mark. You're watching Trading with a Dummy. We just had some breaking news. Technically not really breaking news. I'm 5 hours late, but I guess it's worth talking. See you guys next time.